This is the going out makeup look that is literally going to turn heads. I promise it's a look that you can actually achieve yourself. My brows and eyes are already primed. Using the Makeup by Mario's second Ethereal Eyes palette. Going in with the taupey gray. Placing this on the outer and inner half of my eye. I want to keep the center pretty clear. Bring it too far in the center, that's okay. You can clean it up with concealer. Going in with the dark brown. I'm going to keep this shade more on my lids and not as smoked out. The more depth with the halo eye, the better. I make sure to bring it up to where you can still see it if my eyes are open. Taking whatever's left on my concealer brush, tapping that through the center. This gives you a clear space of where you're gonna put the shimmer. I line up the clear space with my eyeball. It's about the width you want. Using this gold shimmer, tap that on the blank space. I always think a little bit of a liner takes it there. Lining across my lash line with the black pencil. I'm gonna run over top of that with a little bit of black eyeshadow just to smoke it out a tiny bit. Eyes just pop so much more with this step. I still think this needs a little bit more depth. Going in with this dark shimmer. Place this one closer to my lash line. Cleaning up under the eye with a little micellar water before we do mascara. The Kosas Soul Gazer mascara is my dream mascara, no exaggeration. Going in with the Say Super Glowy Gel. I want a really radiant base with this look. With one pump of my House Labs foundation. Focusing this on the perimeters of my face. I'm really trying not to completely cover up my freckles. For any other blemishes, I go in with my Charlotte color corrector. I've been liking this more than regular concealer because it looks so natural on the skin. Using literally one dot of the Rare Beauty contour. This one's in Spritz and it's such a flattering shade on me. Very pigmented, so work with caution. Love the House Labs Glassy Hibiscus blush. I put my blush everywhere. Complements the cool tones of this look and it's just such a flattering shade on me. House Labs concealer. I will forever spread out and shape my concealer before I blend it. 10 times easier to blend out and just gives the face so much more structure. Well, hello. Kosas Cloud Set Powder and Candy is my absolute fave at the moment. Listen, I love a glowy makeup look, but there's a fine line between glowy and sweaty to me. Never catch me not powdering my face. Butter shade and a brush. I lightly tap the centers. The Westman Atelier duo. Using the biscuit shade to just set the bronzer. I'm basically going to repeat the steps up top on the bottom. Gray shade. Lightly smoke that out. Dark brown really close to the lash line. Same gold shimmer right in the center, just lightly tapping. And to take it there, black pencil in the waterline. When I want a dewy look, I take the cream blush on a brush, lightly tap, really keep that radiance. Merit Cream Highlighter Stick is so underrated. Westman Atelier liner and Biscuit is my favorite cool tone liner at the moment. Such a perfect shade. Actually gonna take my blush, tap that on the centers, match the blush on my cheeks and give it a little shine without adding gloss. Huda Beauty Easy Bake because I don't want to add another glowing setting spray and be like a sweaty, non-setted mess. I love this setting spray, but Huda, if you're listening, I don't love the mister. But I like the product enough I continue to use it. Finish it off with some bottom mascara because I feel naked without it. The final going out makeup look. I don't know about y'all, but if I were in college, this would be the look I do going out to the bars every weekend. It's extra, but not too extra. And even if it was, who cares? Love you, baddies.